A very happy new year, a hearty welcome, and a happy evening to all the dignitaries, invitees, participants who are present here and have joined online. This is Rekha, the Training and Placement Officer, JIT Institute of Technology, Bangalore. Now, may I request our Principal, Dr. K. Gopal Krishna, Dr. Kumar, the HOD of Civil Department, Dr. Keshava, the AICTE-ISTE coordinator and assistant professor to be on the dais, please. Thank you. Learning experiences are like journeys. The journey starts where the learning is now and ends where the learning is more successful. The end of journey is not knowing more, but it is doing more. I, on behalf of the management, the principal, and the Department of Civil Engineering, JIT Institute of Technology, welcome you all to the valedictory ceremony of the ISTE AICTE 1-week refresher program on recent advances in civil engineering from 29th December to 4th January 2022. May I now welcome Dr. Kumar R. Rao, the head of the Department of Civil Engineering, to welcome the guests, invitees, participants, and the audience, please.
Thank you, madam. A very good afternoon and a warm welcome to all of you for this valedictory session of ISTE-ISTE sponsored 1-week induction cum refresher program on recent advancement in civil engineering from 29th of December 2021 to 4th of January 2022. The Department of Civil Engineering, JIT Institute of Technology had organized this event. Over the last 1 week, we had valuable and informative technical address by expert speakers who covered a number of latest issues related to civil engineering, the disclosures with appropriate case studies pertaining to diversified areas of civil engineering made our technical sessions lively, knowledgeable, and interesting. Now, we have with us Dr.Prathapsinh, Kakasaheb, Desai, President ISTE New Delhi, for our valedictory function. Warm welcome to you for the occasion, sir. Your presence is indeed a source of great inspiration. We look forward to your valedictory address. All the resource persons who delivered the lectures are welcomed for the occasion. We also welcome Colonel Venkat, Director, Faculty Development AISTE, and Professor Vijay D. Vaidya, Executive Secretary AISTE, for the valedictory function. Sir, may I also welcome our management, principal, and all heads for the valedictory function and make the event a grand success. All of our guidance and support has been a truly motivating and helpful for effective conduct of the 1-week ISTE sponsored program, and truly it supported us in all the fronts. A special welcome to all the delegates for the valedictory function. Your active involvement in the program and during the valued question and answer session is worth mentioning and also worth praising. We have with us all the faculty members of civil engineering and other departments and staff of JIT who have contributed to the success of FTP, including induction program, which covered almost all the facets of civil engineering. Welcome to all. The function will be eventful with student participation and their active involvement worth mentioning. A warm welcome to all the students, please. Finally, I thank all, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Sri Keshava, the ISTE AICTE coordinator and assistant professor, Department of Civil Engineering, to present the glimpses of the event.
Good afternoon, all present over here. And firstly, I congratulate all participants because from last 1 week, regularly we are having 3 sessions in each and every day. Have participated very well with very good numbers. That's very, very important, as well as good interaction. So it gives me a great pleasure to give a brief note on our speakers and our participants as well as the event. So especially we've come to firstly, I'm very much thankful for ISTE, especially for providing such kind of opportunity. Is once we applied to this program, we thought that we will receive as soon as possible, but we received this year end. Within a short period of time, they have guided very well, especially Dr. Vijay Vaidya sir, regularly connecting in touch, and they have guided like how to organize the program, how to sort the participants and all those things. So and also a local IST member, Dr. Rajappa Velu sir, has also suggested a lot of things. Thank you very much, sir. If come to the our induction program, in our first day we are having 2 sessions from Dr. Radhakrishna, Professor Head RVCE Bangalore, regarding understanding of geopolymers. More than 80 participants have been participated in that online event. Also, they have got we have got very good feedback from the participants. Also, Dr. Subhash C. Ergal, Professor and Dean, National Institute of Technology, Karnataka, has delivered a second session on value-added materials for sustainable construction. So, for this event also, we just registered in-house participants and students, as well as participants and faculty members in online. So, we got very good feedback on this particular title and topic. And in second day, we are having we had an industrial speakers, K.N. Keshav Prasad, as a founder and architect of Shilpa Shrungar and consultant architect. He delivered regarding past, present, and future of construction activity. So almost civil engineering aspects, all related to constructions, as covered in the talk. So all participants have given a very good feedback with respect to that particular talk. And in second session, Dr. Arvind H. Bhashyam, Professor, Christ University, Bengaluru. He delivered, is an industrial specialist, because he himself involved in the design of structural type A and Petronas Tower. So he is the person who involved in the design of that particular structural design. So he himself delivered on the topic. So it gives an booster for our participants. So many participants have delivered the question, and we have transferred to mail also to the queries. And in afternoon session, we had a very healthy discussion on highway engineering, and led by Dr. Kiran Kumar B, Professor, SKSJCIT, Government College, Bangalore. He also delivered a wonderful talk relevant to highway technology. In that particular technology, he covered almost recent advances with respect to flexible bituminous pavements. In day 3, in morning session, we had a speaker, Dr. Raghunath S, Professor, BMSc, Bangalore. He done a very good topic on repair and rehabilitation of structures, which include how to repair the building, how to reconstruct the existing building with a case study. He explained in a very good manner, and also our participants are very happy in that particular session. In second session, we had Dr. Naveen BP, Head Associate Professor, Amity University, Haryana. He done a topic like pile design construction involved in metro light projects. He is also involved as a consultant in metro projects. He himself delivered an light project demo. So our participants are very happy with respect to soil mechanics. He delivered a lot. In afternoon session, one more industrial person we had, it's Dr. V.R. Kaushika, it's a director, Quick Ready Mix Concrete Private Limited. He delivered on what is the existing in industry with respect to concrete. What are the research development in industry is adopting. So in that particular session, most of the faculty members have posed a question with respect to academic and industrial differences. So it's a healthy discussion we had, and it's a very nice session. In day 4, we had a speaker, Dr. Jagdish Bengla, Head EDC, Associate Professor, PVPSIT, Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh. So he delivered talk on sustainable concrete construction methods and practices in a present scenario. So in this particular talk, he explained a relevant practices what is going in the present nowadays with respect to concrete type of constructions. And in the second session, Dr. Rahul S. Karade from TSSM BSCOER Pune, Maharashtra, he delivered a talk on emerging contaminants in water bodies and their treatment. Especially this topic is relevant to water resource engineering and environmental engineering. He delivered like how the contaminants are identified and what are the remedial measures we have to be taken, like that. So our participants also discussed, like a healthy discussion happened. It's a very good session. In the last session, we just this is the very important session because we thought like we have to give interdisciplinary trend to our participants. So the topic is how IoT is revolutioning the construction industry. The talk also organized in-house speaker Dr. Manoj Kumar, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science Engineering. He delivered a talk on interdisciplinary. This talk we got very good feedback, as well as several participants requested to collaborate. So that is a very good thing. So all faculties are turning towards interdisciplinary trends. They are interested in interdisciplinary trends. In the 5th day, in the first session, Dr. Narendra Reddy, Professor and DBT Ramalinga Swami Fellow, CIRC, it's a research center, Bengaluru. Here, sir delivered a topic, civil engineering through biomimetics. It's a wonderful session because as a civil engineering faculty, even I am not aware regarding this particular things. Sir explained in a very better manner. It's an topic is especially a hot topic. Presenter as a designer, everyone must require this type of this type of lectures. And also in a second session, we had Dr. Messrs. Raj Kuvar Dubal from RSOCE Pune, Maharashtra. Madam presented on a topic of performance-based seismic design with respect to special MIRC frames. So in this particular trend, Madam explained regarding earthquake engineering with respect to structural safety and structural health monitoring. In a last session, we had Light of Life by Sri Suresh Vayar, President, Divine Sport, Bangalore South, in which sir explained regarding stress management with respect to faculty members, especially teaching faculty. All teaching faculty must require stress management skills. So with respect to this talk, almost we got a very good response from participants, and also with respect to subject, how to handle the students and all the things explained in a better manner. It's the last day, and then the present today we had a first session with Dr. U.T. Vijay, Chief Scientific Officer and Chief Vigilance Officer, KCST IIC Campus, Bangalore, Government of Karnataka. He delivered a topic on traditional water harvesting system and different techniques of rainwater harvesting and what's the present scenario. He explained traditional as well as present what's happening. It's a must required talk for all faculty members, irrespective of domains, explained in a very well manner, and our all participants got very benefit with this particular talk. In the second talk, we had Dr. Radhakrishnan K, Professor, NMA, MIT, NITE, Karnataka. He delivered a talk on geophysical exploration and applications in civil engineering. This talk also we got overwhelming response from the participants and in-house participants, because most of the discussion things happened in this particular session. In the last session, we had a talk on NEP, improving quality of higher education through effective implementation of NEP, by Dr. Pradeep G. Siddheshwar, Senior Professor, Center of Mathematical Needs, Department of Mathematics, Christ University, Bangalore. Is a senior faculty member. He explained the importance of NEP in our present education. Most of the healthy discussions have happened in this last session. So it is come to end of all the sessions. I hope with this, I am thankful to all speakers because we just requested our speakers members. They have accepted our invitation and they have delivered an online talk. See, offline is different. When we are organizing online, internet matters. Some locations, some areas, everything, participants, all things are matters. But finally, what as a coordinator, I can conclude that myself, I felt very proud because all speakers are very important as well as participants. Participants have given a very good attendance as well as a good discussion forum. So once again, I'm thankful to all participants as well as speakers. First, thankful to ISTE because as a member of ISTE from past 9 years, I'm taking more and more benefits. So I'm requesting our faculty members to be a part of ISTE. Please take the membership of ISTE and part of ISTE. Please take the benefit and try to involve in the improvement of society in educational things. So once again, I'm very thankful to our president, Dr. Prathapsinh Kakasaheb sir, because yesterday I only got sir accepted our invitation. Now sir will going to address the gathering. So thank you very much sir for presenting in our valedictory function. Thank you very much sir. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful report of the event. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce our chief guest of the day, Dr. Prathapsinh Kakasaheb Desai, the President, ISTE, New Delhi. Dr. Prathapsinh Kakasaheb Desai completed his PhD from Shivaji University, Kolhapur. He has completed master's degree in mechanical engineering and holds a master's degree in business administration. He is the son of Sri Krantivir Kakasaheb Desai, the most sought freedom fighter. The Desai family rendered 5 freedom fighters to the nation, and he was raised with strong values and principles. He has a prominent background of social reforms, patriotism, and education. Dr. Pratap is working on design and development of femur bone prosthesis research. He has delivered keynote addresses. Especially his deliberation on opulent Indian education and its history. He has numerous national and international research papers to his credit. Dr. Prathapsinh has actively participated as a member of All India Federation for Polytechnic Teachers Association. During his tenure in various organizations, he was instrumental in advocating the issue of granting pay band 4 to all engineering and polytechnic colleges. Currently, he is working on salaries to be paid by the state government to self-finance engineering institutes. He is a member of various committees and task teams constituted by the government of Maharashtra. Dr. Prathapsinh has attended and participated as a member of Indian delegation on various international meets such as World Engineering Education Forum, International Federation of Engineering Education Societies, Global Engineering Deans Council in the countries like United States, Canada, England, Japan, China, Australia, and Korea. Dr. Prathapsinh is the youngest ever president of the prestigious organization, the Indian Society for Technical Education, the ISTE, New Delhi. He was also the past vice president of ISTE, New Delhi, and an ISTE Executive Council member for 2 terms. He has served in the past as a member representing India in Global Deans Council, Chairman Indian Engineering Deans Council, Convener Maharashtra State Technical Teachers Association, President Mauni Vidyapeeth Staff Association. Dr. Prathapsinh has visited almost 35 prominent universities in the world and studied the technical education scenario in the world. Has addressed conferences on diversity in technical education at Chicago, the United States. Dr. Prathapsinh has been a strategic partner in conducting an international fest on film, music, and art to be conducted at IIT Delhi. He has initiated ISTE, AICTE Faculty Development Program, that is FTPs, and received a grant of 4.5 crores in this year. With this brief introduction, may I now request our chief guest of the day to address the gathering, please.
Good evening, one and all present over here. Let me make use of this opportunity to wish you all a very happy New Year 2022. The principal of this esteemed institution, Dr. Gopal Krishna, Head of Department of Civil Engineering, Dr. Kumar Rao, Convener of the program, Sri Keshava, Assistant Professor, Civil Engineering Department, dear participants, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, let me make use of this opportunity to thank the organizers and especially Professor C. Kesava for inviting me over here and providing me an opportunity to interact with you all at this pleasant evening on the occasion of a valedictory function of a 1 week faculty development program on recent advances in civil engineering. I must not forget to make a mention of AICTE for providing, for being generous this funding for the FDPs through a very dynamic leader of faculty development cell, Colonel P. Venkat. These programs we could reinitiate. So thanks team AICTE for this. Let me tell you one thing at this occasion. And whenever we think about awarding such programs to the institutions, we look into two parameters. Number one, the reputation of the organization, the credentials earned by the organization, and its capacity to do justice with the topic. So when it came to Jyoti College of Engineering, Bangalore, there was no second thought. As it was an enormous decision to select this institution for conduct of this program, and that is just because of the credentials you people have earned. Secondly, the topic again was related to the recent advancements. Faculty development programs, they are usually meant for upskilling the teachers, upgrading the knowledge of the teachers, and moreover, keeping them relevant in this very fastly changing era of technology. We all know that technology is changing at a very faster pace. It is said that technology is changing at the blink of an eye. Yes, I do understand that. Whenever while giving the introduction, Madam told that I visited so many countries. Yes, I have visited so many countries, or more than 35 countries I have visited, and wherever I go, I usually insist on visiting the university there or educational institute there, just to see how exactly the things are being done there, things are being executed there, and what is the exact difference between we in our country and those countries. One thing that I have noticed, and that is conversion of that knowledge into the technology. That cycle is to be complete. We just don't have to hoard them, because that technology again is to be sold to the market. So that, unless that is complete, and I think we lack there. In our case, if we usually dependent on the industries, because industries are far ahead than the institutions. Faculty development, because training a teacher and upskilling a teacher has become a key job nowadays, because technology is moving is moving at a faster pace, and educational institutions are not catching with that with that pace, and therefore IST is coming forward with some mandate of training a teacher or upskilling the teacher, making teacher aware of what exactly is being happened around them, and unless we do that, teacher will not keep his relevance, to keep the relevance of the teacher. This is being done, and therefore I think we are doing 2-3. Professor told me in the afternoon that, sir, you tell what exactly IST do for the faculties. So my dear friends, one thing is for FDP, I told you. This year we are going to conduct 450 faculty development programs, funded programs, wherein we are going to fund almost 1.5 lakhs, 3 lakhs rupees per institution. So now, as it is online mode, these 3 programs we have divided into this one program of 3 lakh. We have divided into one program of 93 lakhs each, 93,000 each, and I think this is a part of that. So FDPs we do. We have joined hands with the EduSkills. EduSkill is a non-profit making organization trust founded by the leading multinationals like Cisco, Red Hat, Blue Prism, Palo Alto. So these are the AWS. These are the companies. They have come together and found this trust for making use of their CSR funding to upskill the teachers. So here what we do is we have planned to establish more than 1,000 center of excellences in the respective domains, because all these companies have different domains. Somebody is in the cloud, somebody is in the cybersecurity, somebody is in the robotics. So center of excellence of each of these industries will be started in the institutions free of cost. We're not going to charge anything from the institutions except the membership fee of that EduSkill Foundation. If otherwise, it is going to cost more than 30 lakhs, 30 to 35 lakhs for the institutions that we are going to provide for free to the institutions, with the expectation, minimum expectation, that institutions should train minimum 200 students free of cost. Institutions should not charge anything from the students. So that is one of the flagship program now we are doing. One more program is we have joined hands with the BNY Mellon of the US. This is training the teachers, not through the teachers, but through the corporates, and that too in the emerging areas. AICTE has come up with some 14 emerging areas like cybersecurity, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, machine learning. So these big data analytics and all. So training the teachers in these areas is a mandate of this program. Here, this company is funding us in the tune of a crore rupees a year. By using that money, we are now our third batch of training a teacher. This training is it's a master trainers training, international trainers. So this training we are doing free of cost. We are asking the institutions to give the names of the teachers. There is a shortlisting process. We are shortlisting the teachers and training the teachers free of cost. If teacher or if an individual want to take this training, it will cost more than 60,000 rupees for the teacher that we are going to provide free for the teachers. That is another initiative of that. Recently, we have successful talks with the Capgemini company, leading company. You all know that, and this is regarding the placement of the students. This year, for ISTE student members, we are going to launch a campus drive, a placement drive, and the potential of this drive or expected vacancies to be filled in this drive are 10,000. So for 10,000 placements, we are going to have a campus drive through Capgemini. Whatever training for the students is required to appear for this or to be eligible for this, that training ISTE is going to provide free of cost. So many such initiatives we are doing, because you all know that things are changing, and along with the technology industry changing, it is capital are changing, and more or less students are changing. This generation of the student is a generation Z, and their expectations are altogether different. They are not at all interested into the contents. Whatever we deliver into the classes is just information. They're not, and they know where the information is available. They want something different. They want something exciting. They want something out of box. And unless we do that, I think we will lose our levels. Because new education policy, you all are aware that going to allow the student to gain 60% of the credits online through online sources. If 60% of the credit students gain online, what for he should come to the college? Unless you do something new, unless you experiment something new, unless you orient the students to do something which is for the betterment of the community, betterment of the society, students will not come to the college. So this is going to be a formidable challenge before all of us. Let us join hands together. Let us join hands together to shoulder this responsibility, to accept this challenge, to face this challenge, and take this country to new level. With this, I wish all the best to each one of you. I congratulate the organization, JIT College of Engineering, for doing this 1 week FDP in the fantastic manner and doing justice with the topic. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful address covering the initiatives of ISTE, especially connecting with the corporates for training the trainers and for placement opportunities. Any event is not complete without the message of the head of the institution. Now, may I request our beloved principal, Dr. K. Gopal Krishna, to address the gathering.
Good evening to each and everyone present here. Respected Dr. Prathapsinh, Kakasaheb, Desai sir, extremely happy to get connected to you through this faculty development program, recent advances in civil engineering, in fact coordinated by the civil engineering department. Compliments to the department for having done a wonderful job for the past 1 week, I would say. I hope all of you put your hands together. Sir, very happy to hear the post and the important keywords and the buzzwords of AICTE and ISTE, especially we're talking about Center of Excellence, and happy to note that the organization AICTE is going to support us to establish the various centers of excellence, and that will be done free of cost. And we are permitted to train at least 200 students. I think it's a heartwarming information that we all wanted, because of the reason that we have a huge gap between industry and academia. Most of us are busy teaching the basic concepts and never get connected to things happening in the industry of late. Maybe this center of excellence would come in handy for us to make students get to know about the latest things. As well, my faculty will have an update on the latest technologies. So to inform you, I think I don't know whether my coordinators have told you, I was civil engineering department participated in the Smart India Hackathon in 2020. So they won in the software division also via a project done on the rainwater harvesting. They won 1 lakh award done by the civil engineering department. I think I need to applaud the children who did this. When it comes to the various talks, most of the people came on board. Most of the senior professors who were big from various country, they were not central. We were not central to Bangalore alone. I think many people so addressed, and most of them are really good lectures. Even I was a part of some of these programs in spite of a busy schedule. I found time to be a part of some of these lectures. Most of them were really wonderful and interesting, and it's because of which even my students who are here were able to hear as to what's happening. I keep telling so the team of civil engineering faculty here present that of late, your building construction has taken a different, I would say, avatar in terms of building it through 3D technology or the 3D printing. Even IIT Bombay or IIT Madras is into developing building the buildings through 3D printing. That kind of technology we are talking about with no waste whatsoever. I know the time and energy that goes into building a house now in Bangalore, it would take more than 2 years. By the time the owner of the building would get worn out. And now, because of these new trends and new technologies and precast structures available, I think construction of house has become so easy. And within no time, maybe I think a couple of months, you can finish a building and occupy. Since the technology is fast growing, time has come for every student to catch up with these technologies, adapt to the new scenario, and get going. So the challenges are there. So the technology growth is exponential. Extremely difficult to catch up with those technologies. Please remember, today's technology may be irrelevant tomorrow, and of late we have seen a lot of new technologies. And getting to know about this is one thing. Understanding and adaptation is the second part of it, which is the task. So, in this context, I feel that the Department of Civil Engineering has done a wonderful job in organizing this 1 week refresher program. And thanks to Dr.Prathapsinh, Desai sir, happy to note that you are from a family of freedom fighters. I think several generations of your family have contributed to the freedom of our nation. I request all of you, the audience here, to put your hands together. Definitely note down certain things, teachers free of cost. Told you that the Capgemini basement training be done free of cost. So certainly, sir, we would like to be a part of all this. And as you said, every student, every faculty need to update themselves day by day. Every day they need to update and need to think out of the box and need to be novel in their approach. And then only they survive in today's market. More the degree, the market is not degree driven. It's going to be knowledge driven. And with the enemy around the corner, this refresher course, I think, is apt at this time, at this juncture. Reason being, every one of us need to update ourselves to thanks for this opportunity. Thanks to the department, and for faculty here who have done wonderful efforts, and also the students who are a part of this. So I congratulate.
Thank you for your message, sir. Now it is the time to hear from our participants and the speakers. Feedback helps us to understand what went right and the areas of improvement, and also to know if the participants' expectations were met. May I now request our participants and the speakers to share the thoughts and feedback, if any, please.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are, sir.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Dr. Manish from BMS College of Engineering. So, on behalf of all the participants, I'm here to share my feedback. So I should thank the ISTE organization, the organizers of this program, specifically JIT Institute of Technology, and the team led by Shri Keshwa for arranging this program in online mode. I must say that sessions were very interesting, covering the various domains. Related to the civil engineering, because we do understand that civil engineering is a very big, domain. So within this time period, a lot of things were covered as part of this FTP. So I must say that I have really enjoyed a lot during this FTP, and it has been very helpful for each one of the participants to gain the knowledge from this program. So I can say that best wishes to the team who has organized this event, and I'm sure we would be very happy to attend the future programs which are conducted from JIT Institute of Technology. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hello? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, please. You are audible.
Very good evening. I'm Nagashri, Assistant Professor from Department of Civil Engineering, Ramaya Institute of Technology. So first of all, I thank JIT Institute of Technology for providing this fruitful platform. So I also particularly thank Dr. Shri Keshav sir for organizing such a wonderful program. And finally, it was a program which was delivering all the conceptual knowledge to develop psychomotor skills in the cognitive domain. So thank you. And I wish JIT, JIT Institute of Technology, to organize more and more programs for this kind of information. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. This indeed is an encouragement. Anybody else wants to share your thoughts and give us any feedback? And thank you for sharing your thoughts and giving us valid feedback. And may I now request Dr. Kumar, the Associate Professor from the Department of Civil Engineering, to deliver the vote of thanks, please.
Very good evening to one and all. We deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. First and foremost, we would like to express our heartfelt thanks to Indian Society of Technical Education
and All India Council for Technical Education to supporting for conduction of 1 week induction program in JIT Institute of Technology. We sincerely thanks our today's chief guest, Dr.Prathapsinh, Kakasaheb Desai, President, Indian Society for Technical Education, New Delhi, who spared time from his busiest schedule to grace this occasion. Today we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will surely be going to encourage us in our future events. Sir, your thoughts have enlightened our minds and have shown us a new path. We also thank to Colonel B. Venkat, Director, Faculty Development, AICTE, and Professor Vijay D. Vaidya, Executive Secretary, ISTE. Despite of their busy schedules, spared time for the inaugurations of this event and shared their valuable thoughts with us. A special mentions to our respected Principal Dr. K. Gopalakrishna, Principal, JIT Institute of Technology, Bengaluru, and Dr. Krishna Venkatesh, Director, Center for Incubation, Innovation, Research and Consultancy, Bangalore, for being a catalyst that stimulated us to do our best in all the stages of this program. Our sincere gratitude goes to the management, JIT Institute of Technology, for their continuous encouragement and support. We also express our sincere thanks to heads of various departments, faculty, fraternities for their valuable guidances and encouragement in our efforts. We extend our thanks and appreciations to our non-teaching staff who have worked hard to ensure this event becomes successful. We thank all the distinguished speakers for gracing the occasion through their valuable and enlightened talks. Last but not least, I thank all my friends and colleagues for their cooperation in making this program a resounding success. Finally, I leave you with a quote by Dr. Abdul Kalam: "You are born with wings, don't crawl. Learn to use them to fly and fly." Once again, I thank you all for your kind attentions. Your support is most important for our endeavor. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of JIT Institute of Technology, I wish you all a pleasant evening and thank you for joining.